Hello students, welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana and many more. Not just this, apart from this we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. So such friends, I'll highly suggest you to watch our video, as they will be very beneficial for you in the long.
Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 11th of March. It will be an important session and beneficial for all of you. So do watch this video till the end. Let's start. Ministry of Finance has amended PMLA. PMLA. That is your Prevention of Money Laundering Act rules. Now what is this money laundering? Money laundering is basically when you earned some money illegally and you want to place that money, or you want to park that money in such a location where it will be converted into white. Alright, so we can say when someone earns illegal money and they transfer that money to any foreign bank or any legitimate business, then it is known as money laundering. And if you remember recently, cryptocurrencies, all your cryptocurrencies, there is government is saying that they will be placed under this Money Laundering Prevention Act. The sole reason is because here the government will be keeping a track of the money that has been spent on cryptocurrency, investment made done on it and everything, and they have asked all the exchanges to provide the information for the same. So coming back, remember, Ministry of Finance has amended the Prevention of Money Laundering Act rules to increase the scope of PMLA by tightening reporting norms of non-profit organizations and the rules relating to the beneficial ownership. Alright, this is important. Then apart from this, Ministry of Finance amended the Prevention of the Money Laundering rules of 2005, and the rules are called Prevention of Money Laundering Amendment Rules for 2023. Then here only you need to remember there is Darpan portal. Alright, what is this? The reporting entities are required to register the details of all the unregistered NPO clients on the Darpan portal of Niti Aayog and maintain such registration records for a period of 5 years after the business relationship between a client and the reporting entity has ended or the account has been closed, whichever is later. Alright, next is to reduce sodium intake in your meals. This suggestion was given by which organization? So remember, if generally also we talk about salt, when you are going to a gym or when you are working out, or when you have a little bit extra fat on your body, then it is suggested that you should lower the amount or lower the consumption of salts. We say that you should not intake sugar also while dieting or while exercising. But apart from that, remember, in order to reduce your weight, in order to reduce the fat, it is suggested that you should lower the intake of salt also. So recently there was a WHO. First of all, let me give you the answer. This suggestion for sodium intake was given by World Health Organization. Alright, WHO is the correct option. Here a report was released by WHO, that is WHO Global Report on Sodium Intake Reduction. Countries must make massive efforts to reduce salt intake. Here it states, you can see that the global report on sodium intake reduction was released by whom? It was released by WHO, and it states that to get people to consume less salt, which can lower the risk of developing cancer, heart disease and stroke. So WHO is saying that you should consume less salt, as the salt can increase the risk of cancer, heart rate and heart attack and stroke. The WHO remarked in its first kind of global report on sodium intake reduction that the world is falling short of its global target of reducing sodium intake by 30% by 2025. For the first time, a sodium country score is assigned to each member state on the level of implementation of sodium reduction policies and other measures, ranging from the lowest, that is 1, till highest, that is 4. According to the reports, just 5% of the WHO member states are protected by mandatory and comprehensive sodium reduction policies, and 73% lack full implementation of such policies. So coming back, remember, there was a report on salts that you should consume less amount of salt, and this report was released by whom? It was released by WHO, that is your World Health Organization. Who is the Director General of WHO? Dr. Tedros Ghebreyesus. In 1948 it was established, and the headquarters is in Geneva, Switzerland. Next is ITC. ITC Limited has tied up with which bank to offer loans to farmers? Please remember, the correct option here becomes that ICT has tied up with Axis Bank in order to provide loans to farmers. Alright, and they have collaborated with each other so that they can set up an ecosystem where they will be able to help farmers. This partnership is aimed at reaching out to the unserved and underserved farmers in the rural areas. Here, the bank will utilize the Meta Market for Advanced Agriculture Rural Services, that is a stack agri-tech application for reaching out to the farmers and addressing their financial requirements. The bank will offer credit card facilities for rural lending product farmers by providing them funding loans, gold loans with easy access, and also other products and services to the farmers through their various branches that are located all across around 656 districts of India. So coming back, if we talk about Axis Bank, who is the MD and CEO? Amitabh Chaudhary. It was established in 1993. Where is the headquarter? Mumbai, Maharashtra is the headquarter for Axis Bank. Next, here you can see Axis Bank has tied up with ITC to provide loans to the farmers. Next, 10,000 plus women entrepreneurs dispensed over 900 crore rupees of financial service in fiscal year 22 as per PayNearby RBI Hub study. What is this? Let's talk about it. See, recently PayNearby releases their annual PayNearby Women Financial Index, that is a pan-India detailed analysis on the consumption by women at retail stores in 2023. So we are talking about the consumption by women at retail stores in 22-23 in association with Reserve Bank of Innovation Hub. This data was released by PayNearby in their PayNearby Women Financial Index. As per the data, over 10,000 women entrepreneurs have dispensed over 900 crore rupees of financial services in fiscal year 22. The survey was conducted among 5,000 plus retail stores in India, recording financial transactions of women consumers as observed in those outlets. More than 76% of the female customers who availed basic banking services at Pay Nearby retail outlets preferred biometric authentication as the mode of cash withdrawal. All right, so these women entrepreneurs, almost 10,000 women entrepreneurs, has dispensed over 900 crore rupees of financial services in fiscal year 2022. All right, if we talk about the organization who released this data, it is your PayNearby, who will be the founder, managing director and chief executive officer here, Anand Kumar Bajaj. Where is the headquarter? It is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Next is Sebi. Sebi has announced reward mechanism for informants providing tips on defaulters. So remember, Sebi, that is your Security and Exchange Board of India, under their power conferred under Section 11 of SEBI Act of 1992, they have issued a grant of reward to informant under recovery proceedings. Under this, there is a reward system of up to 20 lakh rupees to all those informants who are sharing the credible information about the defaulters under recovery proceedings. Alright, CB has issued a list of 515 defaulters where the information can be provided by any informant, and that particular informant, if that information is right, then that informant will be awarded with certain amount. Alright, what is the basic aim here? Here the basic aim is to recover fines from the defaulters. Alright, also the interim reward amount will not exceed 2.5% of the reserve price of the asset regarding which tip was provided, or 5 lakh rupees, whichever is less. That means if any person is providing a tip about an informant or a defaulter who is defaulting on say 10 lakh rupees, then the maximum amount will be 2.5% of the 10 lakh rupees. Alright, so that will be rewarded to that person, to that informant. Moving on, next news. Which bank signed an MOU? Which bank signed an MOU with Central Warehousing Corporation to facilitate financing under the Electronic Negotiable Warehousing Receipt? That is your ENWR receipt. So remember, it is your Punjab National Bank, that is PNB, that has signed an MOU with Central Warehousing Corporation to facilitate financing under ENWR, that is your Electronic Negotiable Warehousing Receipt. Alright, important. The MOU was made to provide easy access to finance to farmers, food processors, traders, to pledge to agriculture commodities, to store warehouses, to develop warehouses. As if you remember, if we talk about warehouses, these can be costly to build. All right, they require huge amount of money to build a warehouse, and warehouses are basically used to store goods, as you can see in the picture. All right, they help farmers when they grow their crops. All right, after the harvest of the crops, these warehouses are the places where you can store the harvest. All right, and sometimes these warehouses, depending upon the location, can be costly to make. So there are various schemes that are launched by government only, where the farmers will be provided with various subsidies. They will be provided with various grants that they can use to build these warehouses. Also, there is an option provided by the government that if you have extra land, you can build warehouse on those lands, and then the government will only lease it out for you. That means the government will take that warehouse, because they also need spaces, they also need place where they will be able to store their harvest that they are procuring from various farmers. Then if we talk about this ENWR, that is your Electronic Negotiable Warehousing Receipt, Warehousing receipts are the documents. They are issued by the warehouses to depositors against the commodities that will be deposited into that particular warehouse. This ENWR was launched by Warehousing Development and Regulating Authority in 2018. All right, coming back, remember it is your Punjab National Bank that has signed an MOU with Central Warehousing Corporation to facilitate the financing under electronic negotiable warehousing receipt. If we talk about Punjab National Bank, Atul Kumar Goyal is the current managing director and chief executive officer. 1894 this bank was established. Headquarters is in New Delhi. Next is PNB MetLife has introduced Genius Plan to help parents in supporting their children's future. Remember, PNB MetLife, that is one of the leading insurance firms, they have introduced PNB MetLife Genius Plan. Alright, so remember, question can be asked that Genius Plan to help the children in their future was launched by which insurance company? It was launched by PNB MetLife. Alright, it is a new solution that will help parents financially prepare for their children's future. The plan offers parents a safe and a simple way to prepare for their children's future, addressing various higher education. As we know, the cost of higher education colleges are way too high, and in order to help the parents to plan for the same in advance, this plan, that is your Genius Plan, was launched by PNB MetLife. Who is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of PNB? He will be Ashish Kumar Srivastav. When was it established? In 2001. Where is the headquarters? It is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Alright, next is which metro became India's first metro to accept digital currency for parking? Important, friends. So tell me, CBDC is being accepted by which metro station for parking there? It will be your Kochi Metro. So remember, Kochi Metro became the first metro in India to accept central bank digital currency that are, and who issued these central bank digital currencies? These are issued by RBI. Alright, and this service will be available at the parking lot in the Kochi Metro station. The facility will be extended to other parking lots also. So this is initially launched there as a pilot project. Apart from this, if we talk about CBDC only, remember in the first phase of CBDC, 4 banks were chosen to launch this currency on pilot basis. Which are those banks? SBI, ICICI, Yes Bank, and your IDFC First Bank. In these 4 banks, the first phase of the CBDC implementation is taking place. Alright, so in which metro station, or which is the first metro station in India to accept digital currency for parking? It will be your Kochi Metro. Next, BEL, that is your Bharat Electronics Limited, that is a Navratna Defense Public Sector undertaking. They have signed an MOU with Mangalore, Karnataka based NIT, that is your National Institute of Technology, Karnataka, Surathkal. Alright, that was formerly known as Karnataka Regional Engineering College for Corporation in Research and Development. Alright, and they have, BEL has signed an MOU with this NITK Surathkal in research and development space for the development of emerging technologies and technical solutions for both defense and non-defense application. Alright, now we have learned it, but if you are following me for a very long time, then you must know that if we are talking about Karnataka, we have discussed this multiple times, that which is the best state in terms of research and development. I have been doing this question multiple times. Alright, and it is your Karnataka. So how can you remember it? That recently it was BEL and they have started a project for research and development in various uh, technology that can be for both defense as well as for non-defense sectors. So which will be the state where this BEL has signed this MOU for research and development? So you will think, yes, sir has told that it was Karnataka that is topping the state in terms of research and development, so it might be Karnataka, and you are absolutely right. And there only you need to remember the name of the institute. It is your National Institute of Technology Karnataka, Surat Kali. All right, that was formerly known as Karnataka Regional Engineering College for Cooperation in Research and Development. So BEL signed an MOU with NITK in research and development space. Next is Mangalore Refinery and Petrochemicals Limited and your Indian Institute of Chemical Technology, a council of scientific and industrial research. They have entered into a Master Research Alliance Agreement for collaborative research at Hyderabad, Telangana. I repeat, MRPL, that is your Mangalore Refinery and Petrochemicals Limited, they signed a Master Research Alliance Agreement with IICT, that is your Indian Institute of Chemical Technology. Alright, so these two organizations came together and they will be working on a Master Research Alliance Agreement for collaborative research at Hyderabad, Telangana. And if you remember, in Hyderabad, Telangana, Technology Hub 2.0 has been launched. Alright, according to this agreement, these two organizations will collaborate on a number of research and development projects in the field like valorization of low volume refinery steams and CO2 capture. So this CO2 capture will be important because this will help us to reduce the carbon from the atmosphere, and this will make our environment or India carbon neutral. Alright, so important organization, remember them both. Next is awards and recognitions. Union Minister Hardeep Singh Puri have launched the first edition of Women Icons Leading Swachhta Awards 2023. I repeat, recently the first edition of WINS. What is WINS? WINS stands for Women Icons Leading Swachhta Awards for 2023. These awards were launched by which ministry? They were launched by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Now the name of person can be asked that who was the person who launched it? It was launched by Hardeep Singh Puri ji. When was it launched? It was launched on the eve of International Women's Day, that is on 7th of March. That is the eve. 7th March is the eve. But when do we observe International Women's Day? It is observed on 8th of March. Eve is considered a night before that particular day. So if we are talking about the eve of Republic Day, it will be 25th January's night. Alright, so coming back, remember this was the first edition of the WINS, that is your Women Icons Leading Swachhta. These are the awards for 2023. And basically what was the aim of these awards to be presented? It is to impact or to highlight the impact of a women in sanitation and waste management. The main aim here is to recognize, celebrate and disseminate the inspiring and exemplary initiatives in the urban sanitation and waste management that are led by various women organizations as well as individual organizations. If we talk about Swachh Bharat Mission Urban, it was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in 2014, and Swachh Bharat Mission Urban 2.0 was launched in the year 2021 to achieve garbage-free status in various cities through 100% source segregation and door-to-door collection of waste. If we talk about this WINS award, the applications for the WIN Awards 2023 are open from 8th of March to 5th of April, and they will be made available to all the states. Self-help groups, micro enterprises, non-government organizations, startups and individual women leaders can apply for these awards. Alright, so coming back, remember recently Hardeep Singh Puri has launched WIN Awards, and these are WINS are Women Icons Leading Swachhta Awards for 2022. 2. All right, and basic aim here is to celebrate and inspire those women or those self-help groups or those individual persons or women who have been working towards making a garbage free area, or those who are working towards Swachh Bharat mission urban cleanliness. All right, that is make, and the main aim of this Swachh Bharat mission urban 2.0 was to make, or the theme that was for this was to make cities garbage free. Next is your Ministry of Tourism. They have received gold and silver star at the International Golden City Gate Tourism Award for 2023. I repeat, Ministry of Tourism received a golden and silver star at the 23rd International Annual Golden City Gate Tourism Award 2023. If we talk about this, that it was the Ministry of Tourism that has received a golden and a silver star at the 23rd International Annual Golden City Gate Tourism Awards 2023 in TV Cinema Commercial International and Country International category at the International Tourism Bourse that was in Berlin. That is the world's largest tourism trade show. I repeat, and this is important, that it is your Ministry of Tourism. They have received the golden and silver star at the 23rd edition of the International Annual Golden City Gate Tourism Awards. These awards were, or the golden and silver star award was presented to Ministry of Tourism under which category? Under the TV Cinema Commercial International and Country International category. They were presented during the ITB. These ITB were held in Berlin. Alright, and they are the world's largest tourism trade show. The awards were received by Arvind Singh, who is the Secretary of Tourism of the Government of India. If we talk about this Golden City Gate 2023, Ministry of Tourism took part in the Tourism Films and Multimedia Festival and Competition. The Golden City Gate 2023, which includes a number of countries, cities, regions and hotels. The entries in the competition were judged by an international committee made up of the tourism and the film industry for the awards. Awards were presented annually under various categories related to the tourism and hospitality sector by the Golden City Gate Tourism Multimedia Awards. ITB Berlin 2023 hosted the award presentation, and it was Ministry of Tourism who received the golden and silver star at the 23rd International Golden City Gate Tourism Awards, and Ministry of Tourism received these awards in the TV Cinema Commercial International and Country International category. Alright, also remember here it was held from 7th to 9th of March, and it included around 10,000 exhibitors from more than 180 countries and regions. Next is appointments and resignation. Ram Chandra Podal of Nepali Congress has been elected as the third president of Nepal. Important, who has been elected as the third president of Nepal? He will be Ram Chandra Podal. But another important appointment that you need to remember is that of president is who has been appointed as the president of the Republic of China for the third term. He will be Xi Jinping. Alright, this is an important appointment. Remember that for the third term, who is the president of Republic of China? He will be Xi Jinping. He is 69 years of old. Alright, and this will be his third term, making him China's longest serving leader since Mao Zedong, who was the father of Xi Jinping only. Alright, and remember he has been appointed for a period of next 5 years as the president of the Republic of China. Also, apart from it, he was born on 15th of June in 1953. Alright, in the Shaanxi province of China. So remember who will be the new president for the third term. He will be Xi Jinping of Republic of China. Alright, next is who is the new managing director, that is your MD.
and Chief Executive Officer of Axis Mutual Fund. So remember B. Gop Kumar. As you can see him in the picture here, B. Gop Kumar is the new Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Axis Mutual Fund. Alright, he will succeed whom? He will be succeeding Chandresh Nigam. He will be succeeding Chandresh Nigam to be the new Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Axis Mutual Fund. Alright. Then remember, he will be taking a charge for 3 years. That will be from 1st of May in 2023 till 2025. Alright. Or you can say till 2026. Next, if we talk about B. Gop Kumar, he has more than 28 years of experience in the financial services. He joined as Axis Security as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer in 2019. Alright, then he has also worked for Kotak Securities for 5 years. He has served as the Executive Director and CEO of Reliance Capital Limited as a part of Reliance Group also. Alright. Next. Next is Hindustan Unilever Limited. HUL has appointed Rohit Java as the new Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer. HUL, Hindustan Unilever Limited, it is a FMCG major, and they have announced Rohit Java would take over as the new Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of HUL for a tenure of 5 years. So for 5 years he will be the new Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Hindustan Unilever Limited. In addition to the Indian market, Rohit Java will also take over as the President of Unilever South Asia. He will join the Unilever Leadership Executive from 1st of April 2023, and he will succeed Sanjeev Mehta, who assumed the role of Managing Director and CEO of HUL in October 2013. So important, he will be succeeding whom? He will succeed Sanjeev Mehta. Next is Bank of Baroda. Board's approval 49% stake disinvestment in BFSL. I repeat, Bank of Baroda has approved 49% stake disinvestment in BFSL. Alright. At present, Bank of Baroda holds 100% equity share of the BFSL. Next, central government has launched high price DAM and surplus power portal, that is push portal. If we talk about this only, remember, central government has launched this PUSHP push portal, that is your a high price day ahead market HP DAM and surplus power portal. That is an initiative to ensure the greater availability of power during the peak demand season. This was launched by our Union Minister Raj Kumar Singh, who is our ministry of that comes under the Ministry of Power. This was launched during a virtual ceremony or a function in New Delhi, and it was attended by over 200 stakeholders from state government and power sector. Next is which edition of Central Industrial Security Force Raising Day was observed on 10th of March? So it was the 54th Central Industrial Security Force Raising Day that was observed on 10th of March. Alright, and it is to honor the service and commitment of the CISF personnel to protecting India's major installation and integrity. The first day was observed on 10th of March in 1969, and in the year 2023 it was the 54th edition of the CISF Raising Day, that is your Central Industrial Security Force Raising Day. Moving on, Punjab's Finance Minister Harpal Singh Chima ji has presented 1,96,462 crore rupees budget for fiscal year 24. This is 26% higher than the fiscal year budget presented in the fiscal year 23. Alright, here the main focus for the fiscal year 24 will be on agriculture. education, all right, health. Who is the chief minister here? Bhagwant Singh Maan. Next is Godrej Agrowort has signed a pact with Andhra Pradesh government to set up edible oil refining plant worth 100 crore rupees. I repeat, Godrej Agrowort, that is a Mumbai Maharashtra based company, they signed an MOU with government of Andhra Pradesh to set up edible oil refining plant worth 100 crore rupees, and this MOU was signed under the Andhra Pradesh Global Investor Summit that was held recently. So that's all for the day, friends. Now let's go for a quick revision. Ministry of Finance amended the PMLA and tightened the NPO reporting norms. WHO Global Report on Sodium Intake Reduction that countries must take effect to reduce the salt intake. Axis Bank has tied up with ITC to lending products to farmers. 10,000 plus women entrepreneurs dispensed over 900 crore rupees of financial services, and PayNearby RBH study signified this particular data. Then Sebi has announced reward mechanism for informants providing tips on defaulters, and around 2.5% of the money of the defaulter will be provided to those informants. Then PNB signed an MOU with CWC for financing under ENWR. PNB MetLife introduced Genius Plan to help parents in supporting children's future. Kochi Metro became the first metro to accept digital currency for parking. BEL signed an MOU with NITK Suratkal in research and development, that is in Karnataka. Then MRPL signed a Master Research Alliance agreement with IICT. Union Minister Hardeep Singh Puri, they have launched the first edition of Women Icons Leading Swachhta Awards for 2023. Ministry of Tourism received gold and silver star at the International Golden City Gate Tourism 2023. Ramchandra Podal of Nepali Congress elected as the third president of Nepal. Xi Jinping, also important, remember, elected as the president of Republic of China for the third term. B. Gop Kumar appointed as the new managing director and chief executive officer of Axis Mutual Fund. Then HUL appointed Rohit Java as the new MD and CEO. Bank of Baroda approves 49% stake DIE investment in BFSL, and Bank of Baroda holds 100% of the BFSL. Then central government has launched high price dam and surplus power portal, that is your push portal. 54th Central Industrial Security Force Raising Day, that is your 54th CISF Day, is observed on 10th of March. Then Punjab FM, Punjab's Finance Minister Harpal Singh Cheema presented 1,96,000 crore rupees budget for fiscal year 24, that is 26% higher than previous budget. Godrej Agrowort signed a pact with Andhra Pradesh government to set up edible oil refining plant worth 100 crore rupees. That's all for the today's current affair, friends. Now it's time for revision. 74th International Boxing Tournament Stanza was held in Sofia, Bulgaria, and here India secured 8 medals. Out of these 8, 3 medals were silver and 5 medals were your bronze. Next, ISRO has received NISAR satellite. This NISAR satellite is jointly developed by ISRO and your NASA. Alright, this is your NISAR satellite. Alright, it is being developed. Let me write here. NISAR satellite, it is jointly developed by NASA and ISRO. That is your NASA ISRO synthetic aperture radar. Alright, and this NISAR satellite will be working in 2-band, S-band and your L-band. Alright, these 2 bands. Alright, and it will be monitoring your land. It will be monitoring your sea, ice covers. Alright, from space. This will be a mission for 3 years. Next, Colonel Geeta Rana, she became the first woman to command the EMU unit near the China border. Important, remember her name, Geeta Rana. Next is Maharashtra and Gujarat. They are leading in the foreign direct investment inflow from April to December for the fiscal year 23. Next, TROPEX. TROPEX 2023, it was conducted by Indian Navy and it was held in the Indian Ocean region. Next, City Index was released for 2023, and here remember India has the 5th highest number of the female billionaires globally. On the top it is USA, then China, Germany, Italy, Australia, India and Hong Kong. They are on the same position with the maximum number of female billionaires in their country, and the number is 9. Next is Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnav. They have released Go Green Go Organic cover for Sikkim, and we know which is the 100% state to shift to organic farming. It will be your Sikkim state. Next, who has taken over the charge as the Controller General of Accounts of India? He will be SS Dubey. You can see him in the pictures. He is the new Controller General of Accounts of India. Next, Conrad K. Sangma has been appointed as the Chief Minister of Meghalaya for the 2nd term, as you can see him in the picture. So friends, these were your important revision. Now it's time for your homework. First, Dr. Manik Shah has been sworn in as the Chief Minister of which Indian state? Next, which city was the host of the 2nd meeting of the Global Partnership for Financial Inclusion? Third, Solhutunu Cruz made history by becoming the first women cabinet minister of which state? I repeat, Solhutunu Cruz became history by becoming the first women cabinet of which state? So these are your 3 homework questions, friends. I hope you have understood the assignment. All you have to do is like the video and comment below and let us know what are your views for the same. I want to see maximum like and maximum comment, as this will motivate us to make better content for you in the long term. So that's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at AffairsCloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is AffairsCloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.